Amanda, I want to play a game.
Hey horror freaks, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. As you can see from the title, today's video is my spoiler-free review of Night of the Reaper that is currently available on Shudder. Originally, I wanted to review him, but I'm going to be watching that one next week, and since I received an early screener from Shudder, I decided to review this one instead this week. And as my rule, if I watch a film on an early screener, I am going to be doing my review spoiler-free, hence why this one is going to be spoiler-free. And you can also find my review on my website and on my Letterboxd profile, spoiler free. So given that quick disclaimer, let's get straight into the video. Directed by Brandon Christensen, Night of the Reaper follows college student Dina that visits home and is roped into babysitting. The local sheriff is mailed a piece of evidence and is led on a scavenger hunt to reveal the killer of another babysitter. And to give a quick summary without any spoilers, just what is shown on the trailer and what it says on the synopsis, the film opens with that first babysitter and then we jump to Dina and we got to see how she starts at the night. Pretty normal, but then weird things are starting to happen. At the same time, we have the sheriff on the other side that is doing the whole investigation and they are finding tapes with previous murder because this is a serial killer at this point. Eventually, the two storylines are going to collide and this film has a plot twist towards the end that makes it different of what you could be expecting. That is the best way to describe or summarize this movie without giving away anything. So let's get straight into this spoiler-free review. When I did my recap video of this month, I said that I wasn't going to be reviewing this one because I felt that it was too generic and something that we have seen before. So I wasn't excited to watch this one, but because I got that screener, I decided to give it a chance. And I have to say that I was surprised and pleased with what I saw. This is a fun watch. I am not saying that this film is excellent, the best thing ever, a masterpiece, but it's not terrible. It's honestly enjoyable. If you give it a chance, if you want to watch a slasher that is set in the 80s and is doing everything that you have seen before but with a twist, this might be it. The plot twist got me. I wasn't expecting it at all. Sometimes we have plot twists that you can see from a mile away, but this one got me and I was happy about it because at least for me it changes the experience. I will have to say that at least 60% of the movie is going with the safe route. It has elements that we have seen before in this type of movie, and then we have that switch and I was like, oh, I really like it. And I really like the ending. So I was happy. I kind of feel that I was going to regret not giving this one a chance in a review because I feel that it deserves it. Now, this is from the same director that did The Puppet Man, that is also a Shudder original that came out back in 2023. I didn't like that movie. I didn't enjoy it at all. I only saw it once. So when I saw that it was from the same director, I was a little bit skeptical. But then I saw that he also worked on Influencer, that is another Shudder original. He works a lot with Shudder, that I actually enjoy it. I thought this is going to be a 50-50 situation. And I have to say that it leans more into the good than on the bad side. It's not groundbreaking. This is not making a before and an after in the genre. It's a very familiar slasher, but it's fun because at the end of the day there are plenty of horror movies that they are the same thing and a copy and of a copy of a copy, but they can be entertaining, they can be a fun watch, they are great for a movie night. I have to say that this one is great for that and for people that doesn't handle horror very well. For example, my group of friends, I love them with all my heart, but those girls, they can't handle horror at all. So I will have to say that this film for them will be perfect because they are going to get scared, but at least they're going to be able to get sleep at night. So I will have to say that this is the perfect movie for that type of people. I feel that this one, for being an indie horror movie, I think that is pretty good. It's well made in my opinion. The cinematography looked good. I really like the soundtrack, the retro style. I really like it. For me, it felt that we were in the 80s. It's not the type of movie that resembles the time so much to the point that you could believe that it was made during that time. But when it comes to the clothing and the house decor and all those elements, they make you feel like you are in the 80s. And there are some moments that are edited to feel that they're kind of VHS. So I think that is a pretty cool detail. For me, one of the most important parts of this type of movies is the atmosphere. If you fail at that, there's no way that this is going to turn at least decent. And I have to say that this one does a good job with building up that atmosphere. Is this film predictable? Yeah, maybe a little bit. I didn't predict the ending. I predicted, again, like 60% of the movie because it's going with what we have seen before until it switches and goes to a different route that you aren't expecting. And at least for me, the ending wasn't predictable. But the majority of the things that happen in the movie, you can see them coming. When it comes to the reveal, sometimes slashers, they gave away who is the person behind the mask. But with this one, I was surprised because I wasn't fully expecting it to be this character. For me, this character wasn't even on the list of suspects. And if you are a hardcore fan that you like gore and you want to fully get scared to the point that you're not going to sleep, this might not be the film for you. So keep that in mind before watching this one. If you're expecting a heavy scary movie, this is not going to be that type of movie. So for me, this one was a very nice experience. I think that I could be rewatching this one. So for me, this one is a 3 out of 5 and 5 out of 10. I feel that it's decent. There's some work that could have been done, but I feel that they did as much as they could. At the end of the day, this is an indie movie, so you can tell that they did as much as they could, but it's definitely an improvement from the previous director movie that was The Puppet Man. I do feel that he definitely has improved, so I will be excited to see what he could be doing next. And a film that he did work, although he's not the director, Influencer, also from Shudder. That one is such a great thriller. If you haven't watched it yet, that would be a suggestion of mine. So thank you so much for watching. And I know that this one was a quick review. Since we don't have the spoilers, that's not much for me to tell. But I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to see you guys on my next video that is going to be my review of him. So thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to see you guys on my next video. Bye.